Are you nervous, Jim?
Not really, man. You know,
I'm sorry. What were you saying? You're going to say something.
I think he's going to be a great dad.
I think so, too.
Awesome. The kid's going to laugh.
It's going to be a boy, too. So, no, I'm not really nervous. Look, I'll see whatever happens when I get to it. I'll deal with it, you know. It's gonna. They say the first year sucks because, you know, kid crying and no sleep. But then after that, it's great.
Yeah.
So I want to have a kid just so I can bring him to a Sabbath concert, fucking Motorhead and shit like that. I can't wait to just hang with him, you know?
Yeah, I hope that's who he likes. Wouldn't that suck, though, if, like, you know, cause you have this kid, you want him to be into metal, and he's just into, like, light rock? Or he's like, really into Lady Gaga?
Well, my girlfriend's into country music, and she's a lacrosse coach. She played lacrosse in college, so kid's either going to be white trash like me or be fucking sophisticated, so.
Oh, a Jew hater. Country music. God. Is there anything worth listening to in country anymore?
Yeah, country's pretty good, man. I don't mind it,
really?
You know, yeah.
Johnny Cash is about as deep as I go into country.
Man, some of the stuff's all right.
You don't like it at all? Dude?
I like it way better than fucking rap.
Johnny Cash is way more than country. That guy was the coolest guy ever.
I agree.
Yeah.
I like his covers. You ever hear his albums of covers he did? He did a whole... I've been listening to Ain't No Grave, which sounds like a slave
Dude, that song he did, Hurt, by 9 Inch Nails.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's his even Trent Reznor said that's his song now. He did such an amazing version of that. And he's singing about his wife, too. His wife just passed away. Unbelievable. Gives me the chills just thinking about it. No, but country's all right. But anyway, so I hope the kid's not a lacrosse fucking player.
There was also, he did a great cover of one of the UFC fighters I went to see UFC. He walked on to, what's that Soundgarden song he covered? Rusty Cage?
Rusty Cage, yeah.
Fucking phenomenal. Everything he touched was great.
You saw him do this live?
No. I went to a UFC Ultimate Fighter event, and one of the fighters walked out. And to this, you know, dun 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 dun. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And Opie told me it was a cover of a Soundgarden song.
Yeah, Rick Rubin got a hold of him later in his career and had him do those covers and just reinvented his career, basically.
Was that Rick Rubin whose idea that was?
Yeah, it was Rick Rubin.
He's an odd genius.
He's a genius, that guy. He did some of the Dice stuff that we're going to play later. The Day the Laughter Died. He did that stuff. He's amazing.
This is Johnny. This is great. I'm not even a huge fan. Like, I went and got the original after this, and it was good. But I like Cash's covers usually better than I like the. He did a great cover of Chapin's fucking Little Boy. What's this song? Cats in the Cradle.
Oh yeah, Harry Chapin, right?
Yeah, which is really a depressing song, but kind of Johnny took the depressing part out of it and just kind of made like a cool song with a cool beat.
Really?
Yeah.
About an absentee father. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially since you know how that one ended up. You know,
yeah.
My friend's in the middle of the road bleeding to death. You know, in the middle of the Long Island Expressway.
Oh yeah, Harry Chapin, rear-ended by a tractor trailer coming home from doing a benefit.
Oh, is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
Jim Croce was killed on his way to a benefit too, wasn't he?
Yeah. I think he was killed in a plane crash. It might have been a benefit. Yeah.
I thought he was flying to a benefit.
Yeah.
That's what you get for fucking doing charity work.
Yeah. Hey, that
Roberto Clemente.
He's getting a little close. Bang! All right.
Roberto Clemente went over to... There was an earthquake in Nicaragua, and he loaded up a private plane with too much supplies, and it friggin' crashed because it was too heavy. He had too much shit on there. And that was in 72. He's still in the prime of his career. He's still like 3 or 4 more years.
You can turn this because I'm to the music, but it's really weird.
You're overloading the plane.
So don't do any charity.
We're going to crash. Can't you leave the sunblock home and buy it when you land? Sorry.
All right, we'll play a bit. We'll play a dice bit off of me and Jim talked before the show. One of our favorite albums is Day the Laughter Died, and this was one Rick Rubin produced.
That's the one he taped the Dangerfields, right?
He taped parts 1 and 2 there, but part 1 is just a fucking... It's a great comedy album because he was, you know, at the kind of the peak of his career or just about, and just kind of went on and was bombing.
Really?
But it was funny. Yeah, it was like a guy working on material in front of a crowd that wasn't his crowd.
That's very interesting that he would release that. That shows confidence.
No, because he went from playing the Guard and did all those arena dates, and the first Dice album, which went like platinum, to release a double album where he's bombing. That was his next album he put out. I remember all my friends getting it, like, why would he put this out? There's no jokes on here. And I got it right away. I'm like, this is fucking genius.
Because everywhere he was going on and just destroying. And it's like, you know, as a comic, sometimes you like a little bit of the struggle or the challenge. Is this going to work? You don't just want to go up there and have them yelling at your punchlines like it's a fucking rock show.
Yeah, too much adulation, then you stop creating. You're just,
That's what Steve Martin said, right? As soon as he got famous and he'd walk on stage, go, hello, and they'd start laughing. He goes, he quit comedy.
Yeah.
He said, because I knew I couldn't judge what was funny anymore because I was a big star and they would just laugh at anything.
That's apparent by some of these fucking film choices he makes. The Pink Panther.
You didn't like him in Bringing Down the House?
Well, there was one funny part where Queen Latifah was trying to teach the white square how to be hip.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
No, it was really funny.
Oh, really? So, like, the white guy couldn't dance? So the black person was trying to teach him, and he was all uncoordinated and corny?
But here was the angle I like. She'd been to jail, so she was kind of like, dyed in the wool, just kind of a tough chick who's
Little
seen
sassy.
it all. Little sassy, showing the white guy how uptight his life, his horrible life. What, with his fucking $300,000 house, while she was probably eating pussy after mopping the floor in jail? Fuck her. I'm so annoying, and he just does. There's nothing. Steve Martin will never say, you know what, that role makes me look like an asshole, I'm not doing it. He just doesn't have those words in his vocabulary. Shouldn't be bashing Steve Martin, but fuck him.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely picks him. I heard Al Pacino was in something recently, and I'm like, he was in that.
Was it a wig commercial? What is that thing Pacino has on his fuck? He looks like he's got an Emilio Estevez wig on. It's embarrassing, Pacino's wig.
He's aging very weirdly. Yeah, the skin, the hair. Like, he shaved his hair for that Kevorkian role. Now he looks like a normal middle, guy in his 60s. But that fucking hair in that last couple of movies, Jesus.
I just saw him interviewed. He never does interviews, but it was a special about John Cazale on HBO called I Knew It Was You, I think, where it's about a 40-minute mini documentary on how people don't know who John Cazale was, and anyone who listening, he was straight up from The Godfather.
Yeah.
And so Pacino and De Niro, who never grant interviews, and Pacino's being interviewed, and it's weird. He's wearing a black leather jacket like he's 22, and he has this fucking horrendous. Does nobody in his life just go, that thing on your head is fucking terrible?
Is it a wig? Or
of course it's a wig, or it's nailed onto his head.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
I know. What's that, a fucking chef salad?
All right, we're going to play a dice bit.
Yeah.